questions I have for you.
Brianna, interviewing y'all sometime, it's almost like interviewing a robot because y'all kind of have the same attitude and the same approach every game. But to have that and then to see it come through like this weekend, what is that like? It worked apparently.
Yeah, it did, and it's not necessarily, robotic-like, but it's basically a mindset that we, try to carry out through all of our teammates and our sisters. And, when we first came into this program, it was told to us by the previous players that we got to play with, it's a sisterhood. We play every pitch. We fight every pitch no matter if we're up or if we're down. We're always putting it on the line for our sisters, for those who came before us, for those who will come after us. And just like this weekend, we proved that it is something that we value and something that we also will carry on with us, coming up, going to Michigan. It's not something that we just, we say and we just say it. It's not like a mantra that we just repeat just to repeat it, but it's something that we truly believe in and something that we live by each and every day.
You win and lose as a team like we always say. This weekend, obviously, going to the conference tournament and scored all kind of runs in most of the games. This weekend wasn't a lot of hits, wasn't a lot of offense like you see sometimes. Was that more so the park, the pitching, the circumstances, or did it just happen that way?
Basically, that's the game. Like Coach Mike tells us all the time, it's going to be a 1-1 ball game, 0-0 ball game, 2-2 ball game, 2-1 ball game. It's not going to be 15-0 or 10-2 or anything like that. What happened this weekend is basically, like I said, is the game that whatever the game presents to us, we try to capitalize on and we try to put ourselves in the best position to be successful. And if it happens that we come to a 2-0 ball game or a 1-0 ball game, we come out victorious, it's not that we're looking at it as, oh, well, we didn't score this many runs, we didn't get this many hits. We look at it as, we put ourselves in the best position to do what we need to do, and if it comes out as 1-0, we still go home victorious.
You had, of all the hitters, I thought last year, the Super Regional in Arizona, the best 3 games that's consistently didn't always get hits, but hit the ball. What can you gain and your teammates from that experience last year to help you this weekend?
Basically, what we can gain from it is that we're not going to have everyone wants to have the big hit. They want to have like in the game they want to have the big hit, and we strive to instill that it's not always about, oh, I got to get the big hit, I got to get this, I got to get that. I keep saying that it's about putting yourself in the best position. Like, that's what we try to do, and when we put ourselves in the best position and be able to help ourselves execute and do what we need to do in order to score that run or to move that runner over to the next base, it doesn't become a mindset of I need to get the next hit. It's I need to win the next pitch.
Brianna, I know you guys have yet another chapter to be written before your career's over here at UL, but what has it been like that you and Marissa came into this program together and as families, y'all become part of the Raging Cajun family, but y'all were family too before coming in. What has that been like playing together through college like that?
It's been a very wonderful experience, being able to come into this program, with her and to be able to share these experiences with her also, and have someone at home, not necessarily like at home, but someone you stay with that you can relate to, that you can lean on, that you can talk to. And it's been a very, easy transition for the both of us, I feel, because, we didn't really start on the field together, but we kind of grew together to that point. And it's just been a wonderful experience with her, and it will be, through the time that we have left.
Brianna, you talk about putting yourself in a position to win, but just personally, would you rather play a 1-0 game or one of those 10-7 games?
Of course, when you ask someone that, of course, the answer is going to be, of course, I want to score 10 runs, to be sure that we're going to win the game or be sure whatever. But, either way, it's still the game. Like, you can't say, oh, well, I hope we score 10 runs, or we really want to score 10 runs, because everybody wants to score 10 runs. But we take it as, the game gives us what it hands us, and we basically give back what we feel that will help us in the end. So of course, everybody wants to score 10 runs, but you know, be that as it may, when you get down to the wire and it's just 1-0, you cherish and you take what you put forth in the game and you appreciate what you put out.
Now, you had a 10-7 game with Michigan last year.
Mhm.
You also had a 3-1 game this year. What can you draw from those experiences as a team and apply that to this weekend?
With the first game that we played against Michigan, you know, we had a lot of great hits, and of course Michigan was coming back at us and punching us too. And you know, with the last game, with the 3-1 game, you know, of course we weren't successful, or we didn't come out as well as we wanted to. But you know, to take the knowledge from those 2 games, we just know that they are not a team that's gonna back down from us. You know, if we give them punches to the face or punches to the chin, they're gonna come back with it, and we know that we have to be able to take it also. So, you know, just like we can't dish it out and not give it back, you know, we're gonna have to be able to, dish it out as much as we can and be able to take the punches that they give to us.